Yeah, so we will be discussing about house bank. Okay, so what is house bank? Let me just give some brief and we can start configuring on house bank. So generally, so now that we have cleared, I mean, we need, so whatever the manual payments, we have learned how to make the manual payment after posting the invoice, right? So we need to configure something called house bank. So house bank is something which is said to be company's bank, right? So every company has got its own current account with the bankers, right? So from which the payments are being made, or whatever the receipts from the customers can be done through the house bank. So the major bank which is used for day-to-day business transactions, for financial transactions, I would say. So they will be assigned to a house bank, right? So without house bank, check management is not at all possible. So for check management, we need to create the check lots. So whenever the issue of a check to the vendors, that should be done through house bank, right? So the house bank information is maintained, um, and it is consist of type of account, the company and the currency, bank key. Maybe would you mind going on mute? Yeah, thank you. So bank key, IFSC code, and all these things. So for every bank account, we need to have separate house bank setup. Let's say a company has 3 or 4 current accounts, wherein, just a minute. Yeah. So for every bank, let's say maybe any of the company has 3 to 4 bank accounts, current accounts, like ICICI, HDFC, Kotak Mahindra, or any Axis Bank. So for each and every bank, we need to have separate house bank setup, right? So hence we have, in our case, we have done the setup for Kotak Mahindra. So we will see how to create the house bank for Kotak Mahindra. Okay, so let's get into, so this is FI12. So this is the T code. Now let me log into the SAP. So the path is SPRO IMG bank accounting. First financial accounting and then bank accounting. Definition, define house bank, this one. So in here, what it says, each house bank of company code is represented by a bank ID in the SAP system, right? Every account at a house bank by an account ID. So I was saying, right? So every account has to have one house bank setup. So this is a quick read. If you want, you can go through it maybe at a later stage. So let's get into house bank. So what we need to do, So first of all, we will create the house bank, then we will create the check lots, and we also give the bank account ID. Okay, so if it is a current account, we will create the, we'll mention it as current account. Okay. Now go to new entries. Here, so we can give Kotak. Okay, bank key, bank country India. So bank key, it will accept the 9 characters maximum. So let's see. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. Okay, it will accept only 9 characters, up to 9 characters. Okay. Now here you can give any telephone number if you want, and address. Okay, if you want any address to be filled in, you can fill in all these details, address. Okay, otherwise you can go to bank accounts. First of all, save this. So after saving this, getting into create button and just give your bank account name. Region Andhra Pradesh. We don't find any Telangana. We have Telangana here. Street number 1. Okay. So IFSC code, if we have anything in real time scenario, we will be given the IFSC code or SWIFT code. Okay. In this scenario, I'm just giving the same on this one. So this is all. Just hit enter. So we have filled in all the details. Save this. And then go to bank accounts, new entries. Account ID. So account ID, we can define anything. Maybe it is a current account. So you can give give like current account only. Okay. So, current account for KANU, right? So bank account number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Currency INR. We are actually following INR. So we'll give INR here. So here a GL account. So we have created a Kotak Mahindra Bank GL account, right? So just go here, Kotak Mahindra GL account here, right? So all these details we have already filled in, bank key and all these things. Okay, this is the I have given a bank account number, right? Now go and save this. Now we have created the bank account. Now what we need to do, we need to give this to our GL account. So bank GL account. So FS00 is the T code, wherein you have to get into Kotak Mahindra Bank, edit this, right? In control data, not control data, in create bank interest tab, we have house bank. So what is the house bank we have created as Kotak, right? So give as Kotak. This is integration actually. Okay. So account ID, what is the account ID? CURRNT. Okay. After creating this, you will be able to see these things, two things. Okay. So with this, the linkage of the accounts have been done. So what is that we need to do next to create the check lots? Okay. To create the checkbooks, we have something called F110, and of course that is also used for automatic payment processing. Okay, now go to accounting, financial accounting. It is from easy access screen, accounts payable, periodic processing, F110 payments. Okay, just click on that. Here you will find environment. Go to environment, check info, and number ranges here. Okay, so after F110, after you getting into F110, environment, check information, number ranges. So click on that. So here, what is the house bank? COATK CURR, the current. So now, after giving this, give the information as required. Just go to change status. Not change status, just a minute. Click on change. Here you will find the create button. Now, in this, we can create number of check lots. Maybe for one-time vendor, we can create different check lots, and regular vendors, we can create different kind of check lots. So for here, for now, I am creating one check lot, which is starting from 001 is the check lot number. Okay, and I'll give something like that, 100 to 200. Okay, from 100 to 200, I'm giving the check lot. Okay, now next check lot number, if you want to assign any check lot number, next check lot number, we can give it, or otherwise you can leave it. So what is this non-sequential means? When you click this, whenever you are making payment, it will take non-sequential manner. If you do not click this, so after once you have raised any check, 100 will be first one, and second one 101, 102, 103. So like that, it will go on as per the sequential manner. Okay. Now here, just short information for us for our reference purpose. Checkbook, or I would say check lot 1 with 100 checks, check leaves, 100 checks. Okay. Now, what we have done, we have created the check lots here. Hope you are following me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So interesting. Okay. So now after that, just save this. So now what happens whenever you are making the payment using the check lot, it will take the numbers from 100 to from the range of 100 to 200. Okay. Now we have only created only one check lot. If you wish to create one more, you can create the other check lot 002 or 003 like that. So on and so forth. So whatever the number you want, you can create it. Okay. So after this, what happens? So now you got some idea that without house bank, you wouldn't be able to do all this exercise, right? Right. So we have what we have done. We have created the check lots. Okay. So as I said, we can create the checkbooks as many numbers as we want. So without doing this activity, we wouldn't be making any automatic payment to the vendors. Okay. So whenever if require, we'll create one more check lot if require. Otherwise, not require for our course purpose. Okay. So let's process the checks. How to process the checks, we will see. Okay. So processing the check means let's do the manual processing. This is to record the checks to whom we issued, right? So which are actually the payments which have already been made, but what we are doing to make the check lot issued, we are going to that particular transaction and we are giving the check number there. So by that or I would say with that, what happens for that particular amount, the check will get issued. So in real time scenario, what happens the moment when you run this program, so there will be a print program. Okay. So and so amount has been, it will give as same as the check. The right side corner of the check is date and to sell for to whomsoever it may be concerned, like if it is so and so vendor, and the amount in words, and in a box it is in numerically we will give the number like 10,000 20,000 whatsoever be the amount, like that. When print program is readily available in real time scenario, system on its own, the moment we run the program, that will create the checks direct, it will print the checks. Now let's issue a check, manual check, which we have already cleared in previous class. Okay. Now go back and so periodic processing in environment. Here we'll see environment. This is the T code. Okay. So what it does, so when we get into this one, so it will I'll show you instead of telling you in the theoretical part. When I get into that, it will be cleared your doubts. Okay. Let's get into so the path is from end user screen. So financial accounting, accounts payable, periodic processing, environment, check information, FCH5. Okay. So payment document number. So we have cleared few of the documents previously, right? So let's see what are the documents if VL 3N. Okay. So sundry creditors. So this is the invoice which we have raised and KZ is the payment. Remember? So we can issue a check. Please stop me if you're if I am whatever I'm telling you is bouncing.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Hope you are following me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So what I'm doing here, the one which we have already cleared, we are issuing a check. So this is the payment which we have recorded in our books, but we need to issue a check so that vendor can deposit that check to his bank. For that, we need to issue a check. So for all these things to happen, we have created a house bank. Agree? So now what I'm going to do here, so the KZ document is the payment which we made through the bank. If you remember, so KZ is the document type KZ means bank payment. So here the document number 1001 was the payment made, right? So let me take this 1001 payment document number 1001. Okay, fiscal year 2022. Here you can give what was the check lot number we have given? 100, right?
Yes, yes, 100 to 200.
Okay,
Or
okay.
you're asking bank account 1001.
Where is the bank account?
Bank, the manual bank which we entered, the number is 1001.
No, no,
Yeah.
it is payment
Okay,
document
yes,
number.
yes, yes, yes.
So the
Payment
one
number.
which you have
Yeah,
made document
this
number.
is 100 only. Yeah.
Yeah,
100 to 200.
yeah. So here what we are doing, whatever the payment that we made, so we are issuing a check on against that payment. Okay. So what you need to do after giving this, just hit enter. So you will find all these details. K traders, we made payment to K traders. If you want to know more about this, as I said, I have told you how to check. So click on mountain. So K traders. So we made the payment to K traders. Agree? So now we have given everything. City, maybe you can give anything as Hyderabad. After checking all these things, you can simply go here. Now what happens? So if it is the payment is made through check or not, if you want to know, you are not aware, you don't know if it is made through check or not. So if you click on cap, whenever you get into any document, if you click on cap, you will find if any check lot or check is issued on that. Okay, there is no information for check. Okay, let's see after making the payment how it looks like. Okay. Now what we need to do, go back here and simply save this. Check Kanu Kotak current created manually. So what is saying, from Kotak current account 100 created. Okay. So after this, what we need to do? So we need to check, just go back. should be seeing check number here somewhere. Let's go to FBL 1N. Okay. So vendor, who is the vendor? This is the vendor, all items. Clearing document number. $6. There is an option. I'm not getting that. So we should be able to see the check lot, whatever the check that we have issued. So we should be seeing that. But where is that option? Check information. Yes. Okay. See here. So after you getting into the document, okay, just go to environment and check information. Okay, you will see the check issued. So what is the check that we have issued for this payment? 100. Okay, with an amount of 10,000. Okay, so like this we can make the manual payments with the help of checks. Okay, so in manual process we don't have any check printing mechanism. So we don't have any check printing mechanism wherein in APP process, automatic payment processing, we have this auto when we run that program, we have check printing does on its own, system does the printing on its own, and we can do it with the help of the technical consultant or the ABAPer. So ABAP team, we can take the help and we can define a different kind of check printing methodologies. Like whatever, if they want to add any more things, not as per the default one. If anything needs to be changed in the checkbook, or sorry, the check leaf, so we can do that with the help of ABAPer. So, nutshell, what I wanted to say, we can customize the check printing process with the help of the technical team. So, we have now that we have issued the checks. Okay, so how to check the check lot numbers and what are the check that we have issued already? So we need to know, right? So how many checks we have issued and what all the checks are available. So for that, what you need to do, just go to accounting, financial accounts payable, environment, yeah, environment, check info, display, okay, FCH1, sorry, it's FCHN, okay, check register. So this will show you, so what all the checks are issued and what all are yet to be pending. We can give paying company code KANU. So house bank, what was the house bank? Kotak, right? KOTAK.
Yes.
Okay, and account ID CRRNT. Now just execute it. You will see if at all by now we have issued 100 checks or 200 checks or 10 checks or so, we can see the check, whatever the check numbers we have issued. Check number from 2. Okay, we have issued one check only. The number was 100 for the payment of 1001 to the vendor K Traders. Okay, like this we can see. So this is something, if we have to void any check, we can void it and we can go back and check this check register. In this check register, we can see what are the checks are voided. So that is also possible. So how to void the checks? So in this screen, you can see everything, each and everything. Whom did we issued? From where it is issued? What was the house bank that we have issued from? And what is the check number? Right? And the payment document number, payment date, what was the payment date, when was the payment date, and check issued date also. Okay, so everything is seen in this screen. Now, if you want to void the check, so maybe FBL1, and I'll check if we have any more to clear. Okay, let's go back. Here we have only one. So let's create one more invoice and then see. F-43 is the T code to create the invoice. So KR means vendor invoice. Okay. Now what you need to do, we need to credit the vendor. So 31 means crediting. Vendor credit. Enter. Maybe 20,000. Business area KAHY being invoice. Okay. Now I am just raising one more invoice. Okay. 40 is debit. So material should be debited here. So material. What is material? Raw material 1001. Enter. Amount star. Text plus. Business area. KAHY. Enter. Simulate. Vendor credit. Raw material debit. Now save this. Now this has to be cleared. So if I go back and check FBL 1N. And we can go direct. FBL 1N is for vendor. Okay. Okay. I'm taking direct vendor. Okay. I'm running this report. All transactions. We will see one more 20,000 issued. Okay. Now let's go and clear this amount. Okay. F-53 is the T code to clear the payment. F-53. KZ is the payment, vendor payment. Okay. Account, bank account, I think 1001, I guess. 1,000. Okay. 20,000. Being invoice paid account vendor debit right? Business area KHY, value date, today's date, enter. Okay, just clear complete amount. Sorry. Right. So this is clear. This is zeroed out. Okay. Now save this. So what are we doing here? We have cleared that. Let's go and check. We have cleared 20K. So for this 9001, we have issued a check. Sorry, 1001, we have issued a check. So we have one more 1002. So let's see, we will issue a check and we will void it once. So how it works, let's see. Okay. So FCH5, I am at FCH5, document number 1002, maybe 00101. I'm issuing a check for 20,000, same vendor, city, I'll take it as Hyderabad. Okay. We have given everything and just saving this. So this is created manually. Now, if you want to void that, so something went wrong and you maybe company felt that it has to be cancelled for any reason. If user wants to cancel that, so FCH8 is the T code. Accounts payable void. So FCH8 is the T code where you can cancel the check or void the check. Okay, just click on that. So and so, what is the check number that you wanted to cancel? So if you go to FC H5, sorry, FCHN check register. I'm sure this will be a bit confusing, but when you practice more, you will understand about all these things. Okay. So let me come out of this screen and FCHN for checkbook. Okay. KANU House Bank. Sorry. Right. Run the program. We have. So we have nothing mentioned here. Okay. The moment I void this, we will see that void. Here we can see something called void. Okay. So check number. What is the check number? 101. 00101. Okay. Void reason. You can give any of the reasons. Okay. So maybe test prints, page overflow, any of the reason in real time scenario, whatever the real reason we can give it, or destroyed. I'm just taking this as destroyed. So reversal reason. So we cannot simply do the what do you call simply cancel that. So we need to give the proper reasons. When auditor comes and check, that should be justified. Okay. You can take something like this. Okay, posting date is not mandate, I think. Okay, reversal of check payment is possible. Now let's go and check how it works, if it is shown or not. Ideally, it should be saying FCHN. Okay, paying company NU House Bank NU House Bank Kotak, right? House Bank
Yes, yes, yes. Kotak.
CRRNT. So payment for check one cancelled, reverse document 801. So now check. See. So what I have done, I have not selected this one. So my bad. So I have just hit enter. But after giving all the details, just make it as cancel payment. When you do the payment, cancel payment, it will get voided by so and so, destroyed, unusable. So the reasons which you have given, right? So that will show here. Now go to the vendor balance. So what is that? It is showing. Let's check. See, it is again showing as an open item, which means check is voided and the payment is also cancelled. So what we can do, we can again reissue a bank payment, and we can do this. We can issue a new check, maybe 103. Okay. So till now, do you have any questions?
No.
No questions. Super. I'm glad.
Have to practice, then I get the questions.
Yeah. Did you not get the access for
No, I
virtual
haven't.
system?
No, I haven't tried. I should have to ask again.
Okay. Just ask him.
Yes.
Yeah. Why I'm saying, you will definitely end up a lot of
Questions.
puzzles.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But I want to just ఇది
Because
ఈ
if you follow,
పీక్ స్టేజ్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామని ఉన్నా.
okay.
ఇప్పుడు ఒక 2 weeks దాకా 12 hours వర్క్ ఉంటుంది అనమాట ఆఫీస్ ది.
Sure. So nutshell, what I wanted to say, maybe if you practice,
I
there are
will. I will.
your questions will answered on
Yes.
your own. Will get
Yes.
answered on your own.
Yes.
Maybe you may ask sometimes some questions which, if you have not practiced, that will be again a big task for you. So that's
Yes.
the
Yes.
only
Yes.
reason.
Yes.
So
Yes. I know. I
so
will. I will.
yeah. So we have covered house bank today. So what we can do tomorrow, we can do the down payments. So down payments, if you remember, I was saying in the other class that down payments are something which we are making the payments to the vendors in advance. So
Outstanding payments.
no, not outstanding.
Down payments
So
through bank,
despite,
right? Yeah.
no. Let me come to that point. So down payments means you have a vendor, K traders,
I
and
have heard you said like vendor to vendor we are
ha.
paying in future.
So yes. So maybe you have nothing to do with any payment. You don't have any pending amount to pay him, or maybe you have 20K as a pending amount that you need to pay
I
him.
just
But
got.
what you do,
If we are giving to 1 lakh, then
1 lakh,
and he's
yeah,
spending with 80,000, we need to
yes,
pay 20 to him
yeah. So
instead
that
of
is the down payment.
yeah,
So
got
in
it. I
that
have
down
listened.
payment,
I have
yeah. So in that, what we need to do, we need to create the special GL transaction. So that we
yes.
will discuss in the next class. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So for
By
today,
closing with only one entry. Actually, we have done. I think so.
no, we have not done. So we have to create
Okay.
a special. We will create a GL, something called advance to vendors, wherein in FS00. You know, right? What is FS00?
GL account.
Thank God. So in that, you will be giving the GL indicator. Okay,
Yeah.
special GL indicator, you will have it. We'll see tomorrow. Not to hurry. Okay. So with that, we will be completing tomorrow the down payments concept also, and next we can jump into APP program.
Okay.
So that is all for today. Let's catch up tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.